As an investor, when you see a property that is cheap in the standard of selling real estate in Abuja, it does not automatically translate or it does not automatically mean that that is the best offer for you as an investor. In fact, when you see a cheap property in Abuja, that is the right time for you to start questioning the authenticity of that said property, questioning the transparency of the real estate company who is selling that particular property. Now, I stated sometime in one of my previous videos that I saw a property selling for 43 million naira and it was about 10 hectares or 10 acres of land here in Abuja. And I also stated that if that property was an FCDA approved property, it would be selling around the billions and billions of naira. And this is something that is factual when it comes to selling real estate in the city of Abuja. Now, throughout the entire course of this said video, I'll be focusing on a location that a lot of investors now consider as one of the fastest developing locations in Abuja. Yes, it is fast developing, but what is the right thing to do as an investor if you are considering investing into this particular location? This is going to be our major focus for this particular video. And do ensure to stay till the very end because this is going to be insightful for you as an investor who really wants to invest and capitalize on investing rightly into this said market. And this said location is known as Gwagwalada, one of the buzzing locations right now when it comes to selling real estate in the city of Abuja. My name is Alifred David and I'm a real estate broker here in the city of Abuja who is committed to bringing you the absolute best of real estate, educating you and also bringing you the most affordable real estate investments in this very city. Now, Gwagwalada is one location that, yes, it is very fantastic. And like I stated in one of my previous videos, again, I said that there are some strings attached to some of these locations that investors now find fascinating, that investors now want to put in their money because of the buzz it is making online, or so to say. Right now, these set strings attached to Gwagwalada are what I'll be trying to dissect when it comes to investing into this very market. Now, what I would want to say about Gwagwalada is that it is one of the 6 different area councils in Abuja. And if you are not really conversant with the creation of Abuja as a city, the FCT, that is the Federal Capital Territory, was first created from 4 different states. That means the land used in creating this said city was gotten from 4 different states inside Nigeria. And it is stated that the FCT is divided into 6 different area councils, or what will be known as your local government in your state jurisdiction. And Gwagwalada is one of those said area councils that is part of the FCT. Now, Gwagwalada is very strategic as it comes to investment because it is the gateway for people coming into the said city from the southern part of the country. That means if you are coming from places like Benin, the east, and all those said areas, you have to go through Gwagwalada first before you are able to access the city. Now, the FCT, which is the Federal Capital Territory, is different from the FCC. The FCC is where development started from in the FCT, and the development is moving little by little to all the crook and corners in the FCT. That means that there is a lot to still happen in this city, but we'll be getting into that shortly. Now, let's try to lay more emphasis on the importance of Gwagwalada as a location. It is in close proximity to the international airport, it is in close proximity to the University of Abuja and other fantastic landmarks surrounding Gwagwalada. Now, I said earlier that there are some strings attached to Gwagwalada as a location. Now, what are those set strings that are attached to Gwagwalada as a location? Like I have stated earlier, the FCT is divided into 6 different area councils, or what you would know as a local government in your state jurisdiction. And according to the FCT Act of 1976, which enacted the Land Use Act of 1978, it states that every land located in this said jurisdiction belongs to the federal government of Nigeria. That means they are the only one that have the power to allocate this said land in urban areas to developers and also to individuals. Now, what does this now mean? It means that the local government or the area councils, yes, they have the power to allocate land in rural areas to developers and both to investors. In fact, very recently, we have a very big developer in the city of Abuja who had to make a refund to investors who invested into some of his projects some time back, about 800 million naira. Now, this all now boils down to the topic of area councils and FCDA in Abuja. As an investor, you should be mindful before you invest into any location inside Abuja, but that is not our main focus for today. Let's just dive right in. Now, the local government or the area councils, they have the power to allocate land in rural areas to both developers and to investors. Now, what now happens if that location is classified as an urban area in the next 2 years? That means that the federal government have the power to collect those said lands that have been reallocated or those said lands that have been allocated to investors and individuals initially. Now, something we can try to tie to this said topic is something that happened in places like Ido, the Sabolugbe area, and all those said news you hear on the internet where you are hearing that the FCT minister is demolishing properties. It is because those said lands were being allocated by area councils initially, and now those said areas are now classified as urban areas, and the government wants to do with those said lands what was initially meant for that said location. Now, for a place like Gwagwalada that is still being allocated by the area council, it has a 99.9% chance of it being revoked, of it being demolished. People building their houses in that said location, they have 99.9% chance of them losing that said property in the next 4-6 years. Now, I am not saying you should not invest into Gwagwalada as a location. Yes, it is a very good location for you as an investor. But before you invest into that said property, do ensure to make sure that one, it is in accordance to the FCT plan. Two, make sure that it is FCDA approved. All these are things you should do to make sure that you are avoiding problems when it comes to revocations and also demolitions in the city of Abuja. Another thing I would want to say to put this in the right perspective for you is a place like Kuje and Guzapetu. Now, these are two places that are currently still making buzz on the internet when it comes to investing into different locations in the city of Abuja. In fact, we've had several requests of land in Guzapetu and in Kuje because of the buzz it is making on the internet. Something I would want to say that will put this in a more better perspective is that when you are investing into locations in Abuja, you have to cross-check the location you're investing into. I have stated severally on this channel that we have two different types of CFO and two different types of RFO in the city of Abuja. Now, let me try to put a more solidified understanding to this set topic. Now, for a place like Kuje and Kuzapetu, which are currently two of the fastest developing locations in Abuja, for several reasons or for some time, we have been having a lot of requests when it comes to investing into these locations. And the only reason why we have not been able to provide you with investment opportunities in these two locations is because we have not found a credible property that is worthy of our time and also worthy of our investors' money. Now, when we are providing you with investment opportunities, we always try to make sure that one, they are in line with the master plan of Abuja, they are in locations that government are definitely going to kickstart work very soon. They are FCDA approved properties. That means you will not have to worry about revocations or demolitions in the nearest future. Now, for a place like Guzapetu and Kuje, there are little or even no places in these two locations where you would find an FCDA approved estate or an FCDA approved land. That is the only reason why we have not been able to provide you with investment opportunities in any of these said locations. And if you're that an investor who is considering investing into Gwagwalada as a location, I would advise you that you go ahead with that said investment. But always do make sure to ensure that you are investing one in line with the master plan, you are investing in line with the future of this very city. Do not buy into a property because you feel like it is cheap, then that is the best offer for you as an investor. No, like I stated earlier, in fact, that is the best time for you to start questioning the genuineness and also the transparency of that said company. And if this has been decided for you so far, do ensure to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and drop a comment, and we'll see you in our next video session. Once again, my name is Alefred David, and I'm a real estate broker in the city of Abuja who is committed to bringing you the absolute best of real estate, educating you, and also bringing you the most affordable real estate investment in this very city. See you on our next video session.